Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back.
And that's caught inside the 35. The young connection hook up there. Bridgewater to Diggs. 41 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They run it with McKinnon. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. A second down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Here's McKinnon. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Forced out to his left. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They come out here in the eye. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Let's go.
Bridgewater will try and throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes.
Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And quickly, they get to the line. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Bridgewater. It's caught by Treadwell. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Bridgewater off the play fake to McKinnon. Can't find anyone open. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. And the offense in that middle ground here on third down, 5 yards to go. Throwing is Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 6. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run for it with Henry. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're going to hurry back. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Well, the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down. And they convert another one right here to move the chains.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. First and goal here from the 2. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some drop.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jerick McKinnon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. They'll try and run with McKinnon. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Well, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. They come out here in the eye. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second down. And now they're in the hurry up.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Bridgewater on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They come out here in the eye. A second down throw for Bridgewater. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards on the pickup. And just like that, it's third down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. On third down, Bridgewater. A dump down to McKinnon. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Bridgewater now on second down. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And it's third and short.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On third down, Henry. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. Goes underneath for Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Let's go.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Bridgewater will try and throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Bortles going to look to throw. He finds Hearns left side. And he's going to... Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out here in the eye. Bortles will keep it. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Bortles with a knee to the ground, and that should do it. Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.